Good afternoon, Peterborough. Sunday, I hope you're enjoying time with your family. It took me a while to come on and do my live, so let's hope that this video is not choppy. It has really tested my patience. But let's get to work. I will work day and night. Not day and night. But I don't have to work day and night if I just use my daytime hours productively. Because I am struggling with a disease. But when I work, I will work. I will work for $30 an hour, Peterborough. 40 hours a week, overtime. And I'm only doing fucking 10 hours of fucking overtime extra. You know what I mean? I'm not going fucking any more than fucking 50 hours of work. If I can do some work from home, Peterborough, and I know that I could, I take care of business from here, you know. So there's a lot I can do while I lay in bed if I am not well. I will serve you and serve you right, Peterborough. This is my third or so mayoral address. Am I for real? Am I joking? Am I for serious? Well, I kind of almost feel like the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, fuck it, why wouldn't I, right? I got a fucking plan, you know? I have no money, but neither do you guys. So that 60% raise Leo and the rest of the city councillors we're going to get by the next mayoral election, that will be not happening on my watch. That money will be put back into your pockets. Now, I've talked about what I will do, Peterborough, but I want to elaborate on some things I haven't really touched on. In terms of safety, we need better coverage of news on Global Peterborough. CHEX. And it's quite clear watching from coast to coast to coast. We are censored in Peterborough, and we have the resources to notify our community, and we will notify our community when there are fucking perverts on catch and release. The public will be notified. Whether it's my department or not, I will fight for that. Peterborough had a morning show, an hour news. And if something was breaking in Peterborough, we used to know. And when I become your mayor, I will fight for that. When I become your mayor, my number one follow through, if I get anything done, is tidy up the downtown. And if you've watched The Livid Lesbian long enough, I said that I'll tidy up my mouth when the streets get fucking tidied up. And as your mayor, I won't have to swear much because I'll ensure shit's getting cleaned up. Now, for all the businesses lost downtown as a result of COVID restrictions, and as a result of a violent cesspool downtown, and people not wanting to frequent the downtown, and businesses downtown afraid of who's coming in, you're not going to have to worry on my watch. Because there will be a better plan. Leo sits on the board of on the board apparently in Peterborough. Well, I might have to sit in on those meetings too. I will be your eyes, Peterborough. I will be your eyes. I don't plan to do much paperwork. That's not my department. I will be watching what the fuck goes on. I will be attending ride-alongs. I will be heading up to the hospital. I will be everywhere, Peterborough. I will be your voice, Peterborough. I will take your voice to City Hall, not City Hall's voice coming at you. Now, how can we help support people that have lost their businesses in the downtown? Well, rent's ridiculous. Let's start there. That 60% raises for all the counselors in Leo. Well, we can put that into the development fund. Rebuilding from the actual citizens who had businesses and were shut down, lost as a result. I'm thinking offering landlords some sort of incentive for lowering the rent so that businesses can get back on their feet. I will be heading to Queen's Park and talking directly with Doug Ford, who has avoided me for going on 4 or 5 years. So we will sit down and figure this out. And Tuesday nights, city council meetings. I encourage you to come. I encourage you to submit your concerns weekly so they can be addressed and acted upon. My next area of mayoral campaign is I will be your first lesbian mayor, but without the agenda. Oh, and before I expand on that point, Sundays should be considered a day of rest. And the downtown support is needed. And we will offer like family fun days on Sundays. It is a day of rest on Sunday, though I will be your mayor and I will still work round the clock. And if you feel after my term I have done a good job, well, then you could look at giving me a raise. And while I'm on boots on the ground, and my slogan is get people off the streets and onto their feet, we will be looking at opening vacant buildings, government buildings that are empty, such as schools. And next winter, nobody will be on the street. And there will be treatment for those who want it. And there will be jail. And court-ordered something, and we may not have, and I may not have the authority to do things like this, I will work day and night to figure something out, whether I use my mayoral powers. So, I will work for you, Peterborough. And restoring the downtown, we are not doing 15-minute cities. We will be taking out the cameras, entering and exiting the city. No one will be monitored. It will be up to the police to be patrolling roads. But no one is going to be locked in any of these 15-minute cities, if I find out. And, like I said, there will be no zones. It will be north, west, south end, west city, east city, excuse me. And to wrap this up, I would like to end my campaign message that I will be your first lesbian mayor, but without the agenda. I will encourage the rainbow flag to come down. I will encourage people to take your flags down. It has been a safe place since the fucking 90s, and I can attest to this. And I will listen to the people such as Tammy Crawford. Thank you, Tammy, for joining. Good luck. It's all about putting our people in the right places. The fight against globalism starts at home. It does, Tammy. Thank you for your comment. I don't care about the rest of the noise going on. I care about the downtown. I care about my backyard. I care about Peterborough County, Ontario, Canada. And as your mayor, I will focus on the issues at hand. And as your mayor, my slogan will also be "Every child matters," as we are neighbors and a part of First Nations Curve Lake, Hiawatha, Roseneath, you may be with Hastings, but we are still a community and neighboring communities. So I invite Indigenous people to reach out with your concerns. At the end of the day, it is my responsibility to ensure that the citizens are safe. The children, the seniors, the most vulnerable, and women. And at the end of the day, men need protecting also. As your mayor, I will be sitting at the courts, seeing what goes on, who's not getting jail and who's getting bail. That is what I will do for you, Peterborough. And when the work is done, and I may not want to do a second term. I don't even want to do a first term. But Peterborough, if I do clean up the streets, and if after my term of making $30 an hour plus ODSP, because I will not be getting rid of my ODSP. I have went through too much and a lifelong disease. I will work day and night. You guys may not even have to pay me that much because I'm still getting my ODSP. So I can work up to $1,000 extra a month. So it might be an actual great deal for you, Peterborough. Because at the end of the day, politicians are here to work for you. And politicians were never meant to be lifelong politicians. You were to serve your country and do your part as a politician. So anyways, I'm just rambling now. I'm going to finish it up, Peterborough, because I'm going to come on now as the living lesbian. I'm going to go smoke one right now to help my guts. I have already smoked throughout the day. And as your mayor, when I work, I will only work on sativa. When the workday is done, I will switch to indica, and as your mayor, I will be in the couch for the rest of the evening, okay?